Alright everybody, welcome back to the D Lud Golf channel. We are doing those Uneekor iMini reviews. We have found a way to kind of mess with the playing. And so we're playing 18 holes. I believe this is called Rock Hills is the course. There's like 21 courses or 24 courses just in the Refine Plus software. I figured out how to do the chase camera at least because the last round you saw the ball like goes over your head and it's really annoying. But we also run into some weird things, and I'll show you a big difference between the Refine software and GSPRO that like I maybe could not be able to live with. So wait until the video when we get there. And if you like what we're doing, whether you're a GSPRO fan, a Garmin R10 fan, or you're getting into the Uneekor yourself at the same time as me, hit the like and subscribe button. We're not going to forget about GSPRO, that's for sure. So many courses to play over there, and so many course designers to highlight, really. And then the Garmin R10, I just did a review between the Garmin R10 and the iMini tonight, and I'm excited for that to come out. Will probably come out after this video, so just stay tuned. We got a lot coming on. This is a par 5, 518, and I went short left into the bunker. Looked really chunky, and then somehow that stopped on the apron. It always wants you to putt on the apron for some reason. And the greens in this game are like glass. When I went back to GSPRO and played, and the rounds will come up here soon, I've decided on the stimp of 8. That's what feels most realistic to me. Like if I went to my local driving range and practiced putting, it would be more like stimp 8. And so that's how I came up with it, is just like hitting when it wanted a 10-footer and what my eyes told me that looked like on the projector, and then I went ahead and putted it, and I was like, okay, yeah, that felt pretty close. So I went a little lower. I don't like when you can barely tap it and it's just like running across the green. To be fair, I don't like that in real life either. Should be able to tap this in. These putts I was like 50-50 getting these like 3-footers to go in. So far just bogeying. Sorry, I'm checking the baby monitor as well. Got a dual, all of it now. Everything is 2 things at once. Pay attention to this and also get your YouTube stuff done. Okay. Really horrible pull here. I just did the comparison video, filmed it, and so I saw a little bit of the comparison. And I think most people will be happily surprised if they're Garmin R10 owners. It's pretty nominal, and then the differences that I see are that last shot. That hybrid that I got on the toe, and it's definitely going left. In the Garmin, you get it on the toe and the ball speeds are the same, but it goes straighter. Like it only sees it for that 8 feet or whatever until the impact screen, and in that time the angle it's taking has not really changed, and so it doesn't think it's going to go left as much, where the Uneekor like saw the spin start to go left and it goes, oh, see ya. So I think that we'll see how much of a difference it is. It's kind of hard to tell when you're doing 2 different games and their range, because they do the arcs and how far things are apart differently. But will be an interesting video. I'm excited for that one. The Rock Hills course is pretty awesome. Here we go with one of the huge... Oh, no, this is okay. So we get up on this hill, and then I go to another hill, and this is just dead. What I didn't do is turn on out of bounds again, but I'm in the rough way down here, and I don't know if I show it or not, but yeah, I try and hit it out of here, and you're climbing up this hill. Now I'm on this really steep bank, and pay attention to my launch angle here on the right. 44 degrees. So like seriously here, and it doesn't put you on. GSPRO adds the angle of your lie to the angle of this, so it goes straight up, which is what most people do. You'd be standing like this, and you'd swing, and your 60 degree would be pointing like backwards. I think it happens to me again. Yeah, so you get stuck on these hills, and it's playing it as you're hitting off of a level surface. That doesn't help. So when you hit it 45 degrees, it just goes straight into the hill in front of you, because the hill's like this. So it's like, and that needs to be fixed. Like, I'm sure they can fix that. They got to add some degrees to the launch angles when you're on a hill or down a hill. Like GSPRO, I think, does a really good job, especially on downhills, where if it's a downhill and you hit it 45, it's going to come out pretty low even then. Pretty bad chip shot there. So I ended up just having to skip the holes. And a bogey on, what hole is that? Bogey on 8. So we head to, this looks like the 9th, heading back towards the clubhouse. Trying to drive the green, and drove the green next to the green I was trying to get. But a good chance for a birdie here if I don't screw it up. And I kind of screwed it up. Hit it like 10 yards past. It will be a birdie putt at least. Oh. And I must have not wanted to show you that for some reason. We'll check the scorecard what I did. I'm sure it was a 2-putt. Interesting layup there. And about 46 yards remaining, a little chip that doesn't go anywhere. I did find, and it may have not even been this game, but I did find, ooh, gave it a run, that this, getting my distances right with just little chip shots seemed to be a little more erratic and tough. So yeah, I did 2-putt the 9th. And this is a cool shot. So here's like graphics at its best for this game, and I gotta say it's pretty nice. Huge bounce off of everything, and I'm in. Yeah, that was tough. I don't know why I'm trying to hit it back. Oh, I'm actually kind of close. Sit right there. I might get this up and down for a bogey. Oh no. Oh, wow. That was pretty good. I don't remember that shot. So the left and rights, certainly the side spin numbers, that's why the Roxor golf guy, we did part it. That was a par 5. The Roxor golf guy came up with that Bluetooth connector that adds like 20% side spin to the Garmin R10, and I think that's a good idea. I didn't launch it with that because I was playing it on the iPhone app this time, so that would be an even better comparison when I do it someday. With, like, if I could get someone who already has GSPRO on a laptop to like come over and we could set it up, that would be nice. So I don't know, what do you guys think of the Refine Software's 18-hole play and the graphics? And I think the ball looks really kind of cartoony. I know they're just trying to make it stand out with the outline around it, but it's like a permanent highlighter, or like someone Sharpied around it or something. This is a par 3 200 yards. I think I almost hit that good. No, I didn't. See, like that, I needed to land that 5 yards back. And I didn't. I also wavered between turning for the putts or just putting the direction I wanted to putt based on like how I was seeing the projector screen. And I think you got to, in a simulator, turn the aim of the putt on your line and then just hit straight all the time and just work on getting 0 degree left to right, like inside of 1 degree left to right, straight ahead every time. I think that is the new play. And I'll tell you, I did a GSPRO round that's going to come out where I turned on the auto putt aim because I've never really putted, and so I wanted to see the Tiger Woods lines on the green. I wanted to see what those actually translated to with the putts, and so I'm excited to play a couple rounds like that actually, and work on just hitting a straight putt, and someone's gonna line it up for me like having a caddy. So that video's coming out, and then I played right after that without the lines to try and like figure it out on my own, and that worked out pretty good. So then I'm getting used to what direction to aim for the Uneekor. I think you maybe get away with lazy alignment with the Garmin indoors because you only get the 8 feet of movement, whereas a camera unit is like, I'm reading the ball. I think this is straight, and the ball went this way, and I'm not wrong. So I think that is probably the biggest adjustment you're looking at now that I've played it for a little while, is alignment, taking alignment really seriously, and knowing that your start line is being measured like really closely. Like that one. On the Garmin, that may have been left side of the green just because most of the spin was to the left, and it doesn't pick that up sometimes. Decent little flop onto the green from the shelf on the mountain. And not a good putt. Pushed it 1.6 to the right. So that's never good. There you go, 0-0 for that putt. Alright, only a couple more holes, guys. I know this was certainly a different type of video. And yeah, frustrated. The driver was one of the things where like I was getting away with not aiming. So I would just set up and rip it, and I was hitting center and getting like decent ball speed. But oh yeah, and this was crazy. I thought for sure I hit that good, and it went 200 yards. I think I just skipped this hole. Like that was baffling. Yeah, next hole. So we'll play the 18th, finish up this round at Rock Hills, which was a neat course. Did we get a decent drive on the last? Sort of. Not really. I did start to figure out the drive. Like, everything was just going right because I was cutting across and getting good contact, but not... I mean, it took a minute to figure out kind of like what the Uneekor wants. It was kind of how I would describe it. Like, it wants me to hit my start lines, and it wants me to have the side spin that's appropriate. And that was a little tougher than I thought to get used to at first, but overall I think we did. And an 82, this is kind of like what I would actually shoot out in the real world, so it worked out. We'll see you at the next course. Some GSPRO courses coming up. Peace out.